The sun began its descent, painting the sky with hues of orange and violet, as Alexander stood atop a hill, gazing at the vast expanse that lay before him. The land stretched as far as the eye could see, promising glory, power, and an empire greater than any the world had ever known. His heart thumped with ambition. His mind raced with possibilities. Alexander was known as a brave warrior, a young conqueror whose name struck awe and fear across the known world. But tonight, standing on the brink of his greatest conquest, he faced a choice that would define his legacy. Would he continue his relentless march of conquest, or seek peace and unity through diplomacy? As dusk settled in, painting shadows over the battlefield, a gentle breeze whispered secrets of other choices, other paths. Amidst the silence, footsteps approached, and out of the shadows emerged a mysterious stranger. "Who goes there?" called Alexander, his voice steady yet curious. "A friend," replied the stranger, cloaked in robes that shimmered in the moonlight. "A traveler of both time and wisdom." Intrigued, Alexander invited the stranger to join him by the campfire. They sat together, the crackling flames casting flickering shadows. The night was alive with possibilities, and somewhere within its depths lay Alexander's destiny. "Why do you hesitate, young conqueror?" asked the stranger, peering into Alexander's eyes as if searching for something hidden. Alexander sighed, his voice tinged with introspection. "I seek greatness, yet I wonder if there lies a greater path than sheer force. Can unity be forged by negotiation rather than domination?" The stranger nodded wisely. "The path of conquest is seductive, yet it is not the only path to greatness. True wisdom lies in understanding others, in choosing battles not just with weapons, but with words and hearts." "But how can I be sure?" Alexander asked, his heart torn between his drive for glory and the pull of a less violent path. The stranger leaned closer. "Greatness is not measured by how much you take, but by how much you give and inspire. It is not the size of your realm, but the depth of the connections you create. Consider what legacy you wish to leave." As the night wore on, Alexander pondered the stranger's words. His mind wrestled with visions of past victories and future possibilities. He thought of his people, of the lands he aimed to conquer, and the lives intertwined with his. Dawn crept in with a gentle light of revelation. The choice was his to make. Would he be Alexander the Conqueror, ruler of lands, or Alexander the Wise, a unifier of nations? As the first rays of sunlight touched the battlefield, Alexander rose, his heart lighter and decisions clear. He turned to acknowledge the stranger, but the mysterious figure had vanished, leaving only the echo of wise words behind. And with the rising sun, Alexander made his choice. It was not for conquest or power alone, but for a legacy of unity, wisdom, and peace that would echo through the ages. Thus, Alexander embarked on a journey not just to forge an empire of lands, but to build an empire of hearts.